Hello students, welcome to the biology world. In our previous video, we discussed about the principal organ of the cell, that is nucleus, and also discuss about the organelle, that is centriole and centriosome, which have 9 plus 0 arrangements, and it is found in only in animal cells. Now here we discuss about the one other organ, and that is our chromosome. So inside the nucleus, chromosome is present in the form of chromatin material. So the chromosome is derived the Greek word, that is chroma, means color, and soma means body. So it is derived from two Greek words, chroma and soma. Students, we already studied that the nucleus in the interface has a loose and indistinct network of nucleoprotein fibers called chromatin. So this chromatin material get condensed to form chromosome. So now we discuss about the chromosome. So in interface of cell, interface of nucleus, loss and indistinct network of nucleoprotein fibers and it's known as chromatin, and it is already discussed about our previous video. This chromatin material get condensed. This chromatin material get condensed to form chromosome. Thus, chromosome is a highly condensed form of the chromatin. The chromosomes are meant for the equal distribution of genetic material. Chromosome have equal distribution of genetic material. Their number is fixed and is same in all individual of a species. A single human cell approximately 2 meter long, thread of DNA distributed among its 46 chromosomes. Distributed in 46 chromosomes or 23 pairs. So it is fixed and is same in all individual of same species. Now we discuss about the structure of chromosome. So The structure of chromosomes have two main parts. First one is chromatid and second one is centromere. Chromosome consists of two cylindrical structure. Chromosome consists of two cylindrical structure. It is called chromatids. It is called chromatids. Both the sister chromatids are joined together. Both the sister chromatids are joined together by a common centromere. Both the sister chromatid both the sister chromatids are joined together with centromere. Here we draw the chromosome. Two sister chromatids, this is first and this is second sister chromatids, are joined together and this is known as centromere. Centromere. Each chromatid is consist of single long thread of DNA with histone protein. Each chromatid consists of long thread DNA plus histone protein and RNA and non-histone proteins. So, two sister chromatids are present in chromosome and both are connected to the one center point, and that is centromere. At centromere, two protein disc-like structure are present. In centromere, two disc-like structure like this, disc-like structure are present, which known as kinetochore. So, the chromosomes are joined or connected by a structure called chromosome, and at chromosome two protein disc like structure are present, which is known as kinetochore. These kinetochores are constitute the actual site of attachment of spindle fibers during cell division. It is the actual site. Kinetochore is the actual site of attachment of spindles to chromosome during the cell division. During cell division, every spindle fibers are attached to this portion, and that is kinetochore. at the region of centromere, the chromosome is comparatively narrow than remaining part of the chromosome. So this part is known as primary constriction. The region of centromere, the region of centromere is comparatively narrow than remaining part of chromosome, and this part is known as primary constriction. Primary constriction. Few chromosomes have non-staining part, and this part is known as secondary constriction. Few chromosomes have non-staining part, and this non-staining part is known as secondary constriction. Being present at a constant location at some or the other time, which gives the appearance of small fragments. This secondary constriction, which have non-staining part, sometime which gives appearance of small fragment known as a satellite. Sometimes secondary constriction give the appearance of a small fragment, and this fragment is known as satellite. So it is the structure of chromosome. Students, this secondary constriction is also known as NOR region. The NOR region is already studied in our previous video. This is the nuclear organelles region, which attach to the nucleolus in present inside the nucleus. Students, on the basis of the position of the centromere, the chromosome can be classified into 4 major types. So now we discuss about the types of chromosome. It is very important question for examination. So here draw 4 types of chromosome. Now discuss about these types on the basis of the position of the centromere. The chromosome can be classified into 4 major types. First type is metacentric. It has chromosome with equal arms. See students, this is the chromosome. This is 2 sister chromatids attached with the centromere. So it has chromosome with equal arms. See both the arms are equal in size, equal arms, and centromere lies in the center portion. So this type of chromosome is known as metacentric. metacentric chromosome. Both the arms are same and centromere lies in center part. Now, second type is submetacentric. It has one shorter arm and one longer arm with centromere slightly away from the middle portion. Here one is shorter arm, second one is longer arm, and centromere is away from the middle part. So this type of chromosome is known as submetacentric. One shorter arm, one longer arm, and centromere away from the middle part. So this type of chromosome is known as submetacentric. Now, the third type of the centromere chromosome is acrocentric. It is one extremely shorter arm and one is very longer arm. So this type of chromosome is known as acrocentric. One is extremely short arm, one is extremely long arm, and centromere is located near the end of the chromosome, and centromere is located near the end of the chromosome. So this type of chromosome is known as acrocentric chromosome. And now last type of chromosome is telocentric chromosome. The terminal centromere, it is also known as terminal centromere because centromere is placed as extreme end. So this type of chromosome is known as telocentric chromosome. The arm is usually not observed. One side of arm is very short or sometimes it is not observed, and centromere place this side. So this type of chromosome is known as telocentric. We also discuss about the satellite. It is this part of secondary constriction. So here this is the satellite. These both are short arm. These both are long arms. So it is the type of chromosome on the basis of position of centromere. Now we discuss about the last organelle of the cell, and that is microbodies. Microbodies are the membrane bound cytoplasmic elements that are composed of enzymes and other substances. So the microbodies are membrane bound cytoplasmic elements. It is composed of enzymes and some other substances. These are found in both the cell, plant and animal cell. Have microbodies in the form of minute vesicle. So here we study about three main microbodies which is present in plant and animal cells. So we discuss about the first microbodies, and that is spherosomes. First microbodies is spherosomes. It is discovered by Perner. It is found in all the plant cells and animal cells. It is also observed in storage of lipids. The size of spherosome is 0.5 to 2.5 micrometer in diameter. It also contains hydrolytic enzyme like protease, ribonuclease, phosphatase, esterase, etc. It also contains hydrolytic enzyme, The function of spherosome is help in lipid metabolism. The main function of spherosome is help in lipid metabolism. So this is the spherosome microbody. Now second, we discuss about second microbodies, and that is peroxisome or uricosomes. It is discovered by Talbot in 1969. These peroxisomes or these microbodies contain peroxide producing enzyme that is oxidase, and also peroxide destroying enzyme, and that is catalysis. So this is the peroxidase producing and peroxidase destroying enzyme have consist. It is occur in photosynthetic cells of plants. Most of it occurs in photosynthetic plant. In animal, it found in vertebrate cells like kidney, liver, etc. It is also found in brain, small intestine, testes, etc. The size of peroxisome is 1.5 micrometer. The main function of peroxisome The function of the peroxisome is formation and degrading of H2O2. Formation and degrading of hydrogen peroxidase, because hydrogen peroxide H2O2 is toxic for cells. Now we discuss about the third microbodies, and that is glyoxysome. Glyoxysome is discovered by Beavers and Bredenbach. It is found in fungi, some protists, and germinating fatty seeds. It is totally absent in animal cell. So the glyoxysome is only present in plant cell. The size of the cell is, the size of this glyoxysome is 0.5 to 1 micrometer. They contain enzymes of, metabolism of glycolic acid via glyoxylate cycle. The main function of glyoxysome is conversion of fats into carbohydrates. So here three are the microbodies. In today we discuss about the most important part of the nucleus, that is chromosome. The chromosome have genetic material, DNA. It has DNA and the types of the chromosome. And now last we discuss about the microbodies, and this is three type of microbodies we can study. Here the chapter is over. You will study very well and fulfill your assignment. In this chapter we study about the various type of organelles present in both plant cell and animal cells, which is very important part and play a very important role in our body. Now in next video we start the next new chapter. Thank you.